This may seem like a silly topic, almost just a complaint, but the spreading ban on straws is an issue which not only inconveniences us, but makes the lives of those with disabilities increasingly harder. The disabled people need plastic straws as they provide a balance of strength, flexibility, and safety, which aids them to live more independent lives. Straws made of alternative materials, such as metal and bamboo, can often prove to be too strong and cause discomfort while using them. Even more so, paper straws, they tend to dissolve when you put them in drinks after a while, which can create a choking hazard. And reusable straws or glass straws are oftentimes inconvenient as they're easily forgotten at home. Despite these needs, some argue that plastic straws should not be used as they contribute to about 7.5% of all plastic waste within the environment, as well as the claim that 500 million plastic straws are used every year by America alone. This claim is stated by multiple sources such as National Geographic and LA Times. The plastic straws are also known to have a negative effect on marine life as they can poison and or directly harm animals such as sea turtles having them stuck in their nostrils. While these are very solid points, it is hard to determine how much of an issue the straws actually are, as when I was doing my research, I found that the United States is not even close to being the country with the most plastic waste and pales in comparison to countries like China and Indonesia. Discord. So about that. And the United States just contributes a surprisingly small amount compared to those countries. This means that the bulk of plastic waste is not our fault, but that of the other countries. Not only that, but that claim of 500 million straws may be inaccurate, as that study was made by a 9-year-old kid in elementary school named Milo Kress, whom, because of that, we cannot judge the credibility by that alone. Now, why is this an issue? Pollution. 20% of our population is made up of disabled people. So that means that a lot of people are in need of these plastic straws. Why are they in need of it? These plastic straws not only help them live more independently, but they also allow them to have accessibility, as without them, they are limited to places which do provide the straws that they need, which causes a fear that they will lose accessibility to restaurants. And this is kind of shown also by how Starbucks has started banning plastic straws, so they're fearing that they might not be able to go to those types of places. In fact, Jamie Simkowiak, the founder of the disability rights organization 1 in 5, states that the ban disregards the needs of people who find the plastic straws an essential tool for independent living. Not only that, but going back to what I said earlier on how many of them cannot use straws because of their lack of performance, just know that the alternative straws do not provide a suitable replacement for the flexibility, strength, and safety that plastic straws do. And back again to more elaborate on the dangers that they present, these are more specific examples as the metal and bamboo straws are often too strong. To go further into that, people with Parkinson's disease or disease that limit their mobility have this as an even further problem, as it can hurt them as they can't exactly control their motor functions. And paper straws are no substitute either, as disabled people can oftentimes take longer to drink, causing these plastic straws to dissolve in the drink and then become choking hazards as they just become soggy masses, which is quoted by Sim Koyak himself. Now that you know the dangers presented by removing the plastic straw, know that this is a solvable problem. What we need to do is find a better substitution to plastic than what is currently available, but that may not come for a while. What we should do now is we should bring back the plastic straws and encourage change in other nations, as they are the ones who contribute the majority of the plastic waste within our planet. By doing this, I'm sure that we can not only pave the way for a more enjoyable future, but also a cleaner one. Thank you. Sources.
Okay, Riley, how did that go?
I don't know about this. I felt that I was kind of rushed because I had to try and make 2 speeches because I didn't know which one I was going to do because I read that I was doing MMS last night.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Worry less about that because it's just a matter of my evaluation sheets. So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Time constraints are the same, and everything else is the same about just my evaluation sheet. So, what did you find most compelling in your research that you did?
What I actually thought most compelling was the fact that those claims are mostly spotty, and there's not a lot of solid evidence to back up the fact that plastic straws contribute a lot to environmental damage.
Okay.